I was hanging with you and then I realized.
Okay, I did it. Hey everybody, I'm Fiona. Today I'm just going to be sharing some ukulele tips and tricks, as well as some basic chords and strumming patterns you need to know to get started. Alright, let's start off with some basics. This is the ukulele. These are the strings. Starts off with G, and then C, and then E, and then A. So you're going to hold it on your left hand, which is mirrored, and then from top to bottom it's G, C, E, A, and I'll have that up right here. Alright, next up we have frets. Frets are separated by this little white bar you can see. There's way too many for me to count, but pretty much we're just going to be using the first 4 frets for these chords. So that's all you need to know. Alright, let's start off with C. So C is pretty much the most common chord when it comes to playing the ukulele. And you're going to go down 3 frets. So 1, 2, 3, and then it's the last chord, which is A. So that's just going to sound like this. Or if you're strumming. Okay, next up we have F, which is also really common. Alright, F is going to be 2 fingers now. We're going to take the first one, put it on G string, 2nd fret, and then the next one goes on E string on the 1st fret. So that's going to sound like this. And if you're strumming. Okay, next up we have A minor, which is just F, but take off that pointer finger. So you're just left with the 2nd fret, 1st string. It's gonna sound like this. Strumming. I recommend using your middle finger, that way you can easily switch between A minor and F, and just use your pointer for that other string. So I'm gonna quickly switch between them just to show you what that sounds like. Next up, last one for today, we're gonna do G. G is 2nd string, 2nd fret, so it's like this, and then last string, 2nd fret, so it's like that. After that, we're gonna put our finger 3rd string, 3rd fret, so it looks like this. I recommend using your first 2 fingers for the top chords and then your ring finger for the bottom one. It's gonna sound like this. Or if you're strumming. Now, a lot of songs just use those 4 chords in just different variations and strumming patterns. So while we're at it, let's start off with an easy strumming pattern that's also used in most songs. I'm just gonna strum it open, but it's down, down, up, down, up. So that's gonna sound like this. Now we're gonna try that with C. So it goes like this. Now, strumming patterns are really tricky when you're first learning because it just seems unnatural, but once you get it, it's a piece of cake. And it's super easy to learn new strumming patterns. Let's just go through these chords in the order that we learn them and use the strumming pattern. Okay, so we're gonna go down, down, up, down, up. Let's do this. C, F, A minor, G. Now here's a list of songs that uses those chords. Some of them have different strumming patterns, but super easy once you get the hang of it. Thanks for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. See you later. Peace.